Every night, her fiancé disappeared for 30 minutes. On their wedding day, she finally asked why. Hi everyone, praise God, and welcome back to my Storytime Corner. I'm Shannie, and today's story is The Bride Who Said No. Emily had dreamed of her wedding day since she was a little girl. After 5 years together, David finally proposed. Their families celebrated, friends congratulated them, and the wedding preparations began. Everything looked perfect. David was handsome, successful, and respected. Everyone said Emily was the luckiest woman alive. But 2 weeks before the wedding, Emily noticed something strange. Every night, David would leave the bedroom around midnight. He always returned 20 or 30 minutes later. When she asked where he went, he smiled. I just couldn't sleep. She believed him, until one night, she quietly followed him. Instead of going outside, David walked into the small room they used for storage. He closed the door. Emily waited a few seconds before opening it. The room was empty. David had disappeared. There was no second door. No window, nothing. Emily searched every corner. He was gone. A few minutes later, she heard footsteps behind her. David was standing in the hallway as if nothing had happened. Emily, what are you doing? She was too shocked to answer. From that day, she couldn't stop thinking about it. On the wedding day, just before walking down the aisle, Emily looked at David one last time. Instead of smiling, she quietly said, I can't marry you. The church fell silent. David looked terrified. Emily, please. She turned to everyone and said, before I marry him, I want him to explain where he goes every night. The guests looked confused. David's face turned pale. For a long moment, he said nothing. Then tears filled his eyes. Finally, he spoke. Every night, I've been visiting my mother. Everyone frowned. But your mother died 3 years ago, someone whispered. David shook his head. No, that's what I told everyone. The truth was completely different. His mother was alive. She had advanced Alzheimer's disease and no longer recognized him. Years earlier, she had begged him not to tell anyone because she didn't want people to pity her. So every night, after Emily fell asleep, David secretly drove to the care home just to feed his mother dinner and sit with her until she fell asleep. He had hidden the truth because he feared Emily would think he was lying about his family's past or feel burdened before marriage. Emily burst into tears. She realized she had mistaken secrecy for betrayal. She slowly walked back to David. I'm sorry, she whispered. David smiled through his tears. I should have trusted you with the truth. The pastor smiled gently. Perhaps today isn't about finding a perfect person, he said. It's about learning that love cannot survive without trust. The ceremony continued. This time, there were no more secrets, only truth. And sometimes, the most shocking discovery isn't that someone is hiding another person. It's discovering they were protecting someone they loved. The end.